Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing Ghost Trick Phantom Detective episode 21. Last time, we trying to get our way to Lynn. We possessed a torpedo, and we were shot out of the submarine that we're in. We're in a submarine, by the way. And then there was a little rat inside the submarine, inside the torpedo for some reason. We got him out of the way and then managed to disable the explosive in the torpedo, and it shot back into the undercarriage of the submarine. And that's where we are. And now we're going to try and find our way to Lynn. Was that good enough for you? Probably not. It's not safe to stay here. I just don't have the power to stop that water from coming in. Okay, so transformer. Examine this. Each of the three machines is equipped with a fan. Now that I take a closer look, it appears there are two sizes of fan. Two sizes of fans? Okay, not that way. The lights went out, but this machine apparently still works. Unfortunately, I guess it won't run for very long. But maybe I can use its movements to help me create a path. Alright, so we've got to use this to get... Okay. Okay. Try this again. Man. Oh yeah, okay, I got across. Cool. And we can turn this wheel, whatever that does. Oh! Oh yeah, of course, also the version of us that's bad, that we don't really understand yet, possessed whatever her name is. Lynn? Camilla? That's her name. You're awake, how do you feel? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you. Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Miss Camilla! Oh, Miss Al, you're here. Oh, poor Miss Camilla. Oof! Miss Lynn, what should we do? We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Sissel should be along any second. I knew Sissel would come. And Missy is here too. I'm so happy everybody's going to be with me now. Plunk. Camilla! Miss Camilla! I'll get you out of here. Yeah! If it's the last thing I do. Oh, I think I'm going to cry. Or whimper, as the case may be. I better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here, before it's too late. Okay, what signal are we going to send? Here we go. Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Sissel, he's here. Up you go. I'm glad you're here, Sissel. Sorry for the wait. It looks like this room is going to fill up with water fast. We better get out the door as quick as we can. I won't be getting out that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure is too great already, I can't open it. What? What does water pressure mean? Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here. So the only way out of here is up, huh? Exactly. Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. Let's do it, let's go! We gotta let that ladder down. Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow. Hint, hint, Sissel. Good idea, let's try it. Oh, and by the way, I want you to do it all. Yes. I can't swim, neither can Camilla. Don't you have any good news for me? Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please? Okay. What does this do? Ah, okay. Fuse box. Switch. Boom. Baby, there you go. You did it, Sissel. You did it, Sissel. Thanks. Oh well, up we go. Oh, god damn it. Eek! What was that? It looks like the water seeping in isn't the only thing we gotta worry about. Huh? Sissel, the flashlight doesn't work anymore. Hey, don't get mad at me. Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know. You can fix it with your powers. Okay, now that's just taking things too far. Okay. Turn it on. Whoa, I can do it. Oh, hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something? That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. Now all we have to do is get to that door and we're safe. Oh, okay. I'm down at the bottom. Oh my god. Oh, that's the last thing you want? Okay. Where am I then? Ow! What happened now? It looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either we're really lucky or we're dead and we just haven't realised it yet. Come on now, as if the latter could be true. Exactly, it's not like people have died every single chapter. What now? The water sure is rising fast. Come on. You just have to go up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. Trick time. Alright, how can I help? Well, I think I see a familiar flame over there. Sissel! There you are! How's it going? How's it going? I'd say it was going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous this situation is, don't you? Of course! After all, just ask anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath. Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Okay. Ready to create a path for these ladies? Of course. Alright, trick time. So I can flip those, but I don't know whether that actually is helpful. Would that be useful? No. Hang on. Glove. Energy light. Emergency light. No. Okay, hang on. So somewhere I can get it. No, let's go here. Let's switch to Sissel. We can't reach anything here. Is it going to be picked up? Yes, okay, I'm being picked up. Okay. I can't do anything with that wheel. I don't think. So let's go over here. These don't do anything, do they? Oh, what does that do? Oh, okay, it does that thing. Oh, okay. These pistons sticking out right in front of me. It's almost like they're taunting me. Maybe it's a challenge. It might be just that. Think you can climb them? If I wasn't holding Camilla, I could probably do it easily. Sissel, you're not telling Miss Lynn to leave behind Miss Camilla, are you? Behind, are you? Could you just be quiet for a minute, Missile? Those pistons sure do look like they could be used to our advantage. Okay. Are you gonna climb them or what? No. It's like they're silently pressuring me to climb them. Oh, I doubt they're doing that, Miss Lynn. It looks like how much the pistons thrust out is related to how large the fans are. Ah, okay. Hey, Sissel, my arms are full, but my legs are free. If you could just move these pistons so they're a little easier to climb, I think I could do it. Okay, so in order to do that, we need 3 different sizes of fans. Where? Medium fan? Medium fan. So we need another fan from somewhere. Is this a large fan? Large fan. Okay. Swap. Now let's get large at the bottom, I guess. No, don't want to talk to you. Okay, and then let's get the little one back at the top. Now, operate. Is that good? Yes. There. How about that? Wow, this is great. You made a staircase for me. You better hurry. I don't think that water is going to wait for you. Take my time with this. It's coming up. Ouch! So we're going to turn those off. Now this steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. What? And there's no way to go around either. Think you can do something? Of course we can. We have to. Alright, trick time. Trick time. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. So go do this thing, which is annoying, but... Okay. Here. Turn. So by closing this valve, I've shut off the steam flow to that first pipe. Yes, thank you. Okay. Nope. Distributing panel. Is that what that said? Yeah, distributing panel. What do we do then? Where am I gonna go? What am I gonna do? Okay. No. Go this way, missile. No. What happens if I swap them? Look at this! If I swap the pipes! It changes how the steam comes out. Huh. Oh, I get it. Because the cracks in each pipe are different, right? So each pipe sprays out the steam in a different way, eh? I bet that'll come in handy. Oh. Here comes that water again. Oh, I wish I could drink it all up for you. Woof. No, Missile. It's too salty. And I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, so he can't drink it. Whatever. Just do something about this steam. Leave it to me, Miss Lynn. Thanks, Missile. Okay, so... I mean... So, hang on. How's she supposed to get up here? Ah. Swap. And then... swap. Here we go. There. How does that look? It looks great! All that horrible steam is cleared out the way. Okay, it's not far now. Try to move forward. Ouch! What hurt her? She banged her head. I don't get it. Why can't she just float up? Oh, they can't swim. That's why. Look up there! If I can just make it to that door, we can escape! But you don't need to be able to swim, do you? You just need to hold onto the side and just kind of... whatever. Grab onto the things as you go up. Now, how in the world am I going to get up there? Don't yell at me. If you want to yell, you can yell at me! Missile, how can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it? I think you just did. Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with. Yes, something to whisk Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top with. Hey, are you being sarcastic? Something to pull her up with. No. Damn it. Right, there's a chain there. Fuse box. Okay, hang on, let's swap to... glove. Distributing... fuse box open. Oh, I see. Hook move. There we go. Cleared the jumping poltergeist. 444 tricks. Alright! Now this is what I'm talking about! Okay, race away! Alright. Sorry, I can't do it. Open it. Hurry. Is that any way to ask for something? Okay. Open. It's no use. I can't budge it. It must be stuck. Oh no! What's that little pipe there? No! This way. Oh, who's that? Eek! What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea, but I still want to try and make my way up, as far as possible. I still want to head up to find a single ray of light. Light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. Oh, cleared chapter 16. Chapter 17. The upended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them, but at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? Ah! The hell is that? Whoa, it looks like Sissel. Oh, is it the other Sissel? I see you managed to survive, Detective. Hey, you're... Excuse my appearance, I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Who in the world are you? Sissel, look at you! What happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. I bet you'll remember really soon. Who you are, and who I am too. What? The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind, a memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself? I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. And I'm about to break. About to break. No, he's tired. Seems like it's story time. They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had to deal with those people. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted. The Temsic fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they figured out the source of your powers? Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. Yeah, we've got so much time, Lynn. It's not like we're on a sinking submarine. The radiation's power effect, okay? These 10 years. I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. And I think I've kind of got some of it right. Figured out. What? Meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers. Like possessing and manipulating objects. And in my case, swapping objects. Exactly. Apparently there are individual differences in the powers we get. And it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? How then? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation. That's what it does it! Dying while being exposed to the radiation. On that day 10 years ago, a fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died. So of course I received special powers. Hey, wait a minute! Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right. Because missile went into the crater. Ah, I see. Aren't the Temsic remnants still right there in the park, at the bottom of the crater? You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. Alright. The radiation's time effect. Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of the meteorite. One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death? Ah, this is all so strange and confusing, I can't take it all in. It makes about as much sense to me as anything else. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? Contradictory existence. That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. What? My body's vital functions stopped 10 years ago. But my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped. Huh. So I just simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel. So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. Revenge. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives? As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? It all went fine. I manipulated the Justice Minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why he wanted his daughter kidnapped. But they kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsic. Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Pigeon Man. Inspector Cabanela and that junkyard super. It was slated to be wiped out too. And as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsic fragment and here I am. But they had one more final target. Lynn. You, detective. Oh, because Lynn was there? But she didn't die in that moment, did she? Me? One final target. If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. Okay. But I was just a little kid playing in the park. Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later and you've become a detective looking into Jowd's case. Tonight I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. So of course you didn't recognize me. What up? I kidnapped you. Oh, I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I was able to control somebody completely. The aim was off and the first shot missed the mark. I fell in the most dignified way I knew how. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan anyway. Oh yeah, that's right. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. Then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that. But then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Aha, the inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back, no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble. But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsic meteorite. Because you were looking into the Jowd case. They thought you'd later find out about Temsic sooner or later. Alright. That's all the things. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for the water pressure to crush this submarine. Oh no! There are no cores that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and... There are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for this submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. You what? This feeling, cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine, sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. Oh, Camilla's up. Lynn. Camilla! Is it true we're stuck here? What? Oh. If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. No, I'm better than your dad. How dare you? Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsic fragment and escape, if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question, but I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute! Yes, we do! This will tell us where Detective Jowd is. That present from the Inspector in white. That's right! Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him. And then the bullet is still in this person's body, in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there? We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. With our powers, right, Miss Lynn? Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. It looks like Detective Jowd is our last hope. And that's an episode of Borderline Games. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. And I'll see you next time where we're going to launch ourselves in a torpedo and find out where Detective Jowd is. I'll see you then. Have a good evening. Bye bye.